corner, please welcome Elliott Glenister.
Good evening, Mark.
Good evening, Nicholas. We're in for a great night of action tonight as Elliott Glenister just makes his way over the top rope. I'll tell you what, Nicholas, this guy is something special. I've seen him come up through the ranks from inter-club novice tournaments to having his first full Muay Thai fight, and keep a lookout for Elliott. He's got a lot of good skills, sharp hands, good little mover.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Quan, Trinh.
Here we have Quan Trinh fighting out of 8 Blade Warriors. He's trained by Superboy with a fight record of 6 wins, 3 losses, and 1 decision.
You're talking a lot of experience going the way of Quan Trinh. 10 fights versus Elliott, who's had only 3. A lot of experience, a lot of ring craft is going to be used by Quan Trinh against a more novice up-and-coming fighter. But nevertheless, you can see Elliott will put the pressure on from the outset. But you can't underestimate Quan. He is a tough campaigner.
Both fighters fighting out of very respectable gyms.
Here we go, fight number 1 of Rebellion 10. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, last night weighing in officially at 63.4 kilograms. He has a perfect, ominous fight record of 3 fights for 3 wins. Trained out of Team Nemesis by Philip Lay. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Elliott Glenister. And now introducing the man standing across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, last night weighing in at 63.3 kilograms. He has a fight record of 10 fights for 6 wins. Trained by Superboy out of 8 Blade Warriors, Quan Trinh. This fight is proudly sponsored by JPS Coatings, both fighters, White Crew Runway.
This is our first fight of the evening. It is a full Thai rules Muay Thai bout of 3 rounds at 2 minutes. You are watching Rebellion Muay Thai. Both fighters looking very calm.
We are seconds out. Round 1.
Well, fight number 1, the 14 tonight, Nicholas. So absolutely chock-a-block card.
We have the best fighters from Australia and around the world. Nice leg kick there from Quan. Both fighters just measuring each other.
Nice body shot, dipping body shot up the lead from Quan Trinh.
And if Elliott is a novice to the ring, he certainly isn't showing any kind of nerves at all.
I think, Elliott is obviously proficient in Muay Thai, but from memory, I think he's had a couple of amateur boxing fights as well. So he's been around a couple of times, but he's going to have to pick up the pace. At the moment, he's perhaps nerves. He's not moving with his usual fluency.
And
Quan just dominating at the moment, just throwing out good scoring technique, solid, landing cleanly. So a good start to this first round from the red corner. Overhand into the body shot. Again, he goes with the overhand. Obviously, the overhand punch is the go-to technique when your opponent's taller, and Quan's executing that quite well.
I certainly wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of anything that Quan's been throwing.
Just peppers out the jab.
Nice tee. Great body shot. Quan's landing some big bombs here, Hammer.
They certainly are scoring well, but I'm not seeing Elliott start and throw with the same tempo or the fast tempo he normally goes at. And a lot of fighters, I think, feel that when they're fighting Muay Thai, they've got to start at that slow pace. But of course, in Thailand, the fighters always start slower to build the odds. But the odds are already set. Of course, Ladbrokes tonight. Elliott Glenister $2.25 for the win. Quan Trinh $1.60. So there's no building of odds. The odds are set. The boys want to get into it, I'd say.
That is the end of the first round here at Rebellion Muay Thai 10. You are watching live. This is Malvern Town Hall. This is the greatest Muay Thai. Oh, and here we go.
Looking at the replay of the action from the first spinning elbow. Executed nicely by Quan, but Elliott was well ready for it, and the guard was nice and high and tucked. A good start to the night.
So Elliott really needs to lift his game, get moving, get into this fight. It's all his to take.
Fighters, seconds out. For round two.
We are round two. Elliott Glenister fighting Quan Trinh.
Well, certainly first round, you can well lock it away, put it in the bank for Quan out of the red corner.
Elliott throws a big left but doesn't connect. Starting to scrap it out.
Elliott now locking on. He's got the height and reach advantage. Nice push kick. And this is more the Elliott that I'm talking about, the one that works at a high tempo. He's taken the first round at a slow pace, and he needs to keep up this pace to get this round back, because certainly the first round all the way of 8 blades, Quan Trinh. Quan just smashing that lead thigh of Glenister. Glenister needs to work that push kick a lot more. Time it when Quan goes for that low round kick, put the push kick in as a counter.
Elliott's certainly starting to move a lot faster. And Quan is much more measured now.
Elliott looking for that one big shot. He needs to throw a higher work rate, catch, and counter with the hand. Again, Quan just smashing that leg. Elliott needs to start checking those low leg kicks. The overhand. Counter right.
Nice headshot from Glenister.
With a perfect record, 3 fights, 3 wins. Quan looking to upset the party and give Glenister his first loss.
A nice sweep there from Glenister.
Glenister's going to have to get a little bit busier.
End of round
Tell you what, a
two.
close round that one also. Quan landing some solid low kicks. Glenister a lot better, but will it be enough to give him the round?
We only have 1 fight left in this round, and here's to the replay.
1 round to go. It's a 3-rounder. Into the body goes the switch lead knee. Tried for that round elbow, but nice guard from Quan. Mark of experience, and this is really what we're seeing in this fight. It's just Quan with that little bit more experience. Mindful of the reach of Glenister, but nevertheless still keeping the work rate up.
This fight is brought to you by JPS Coatings. You're watching Rebellion Muay Thai.
Fighters, seconds out.
The third and final round.
Third and final round.
Sign of respect from the fighters, and they are in. How would you call this so far, Hammer?
Look, I think Quan's got this one in the bank at this point. Glenister needs a big finish. He may even need a knockdown. The calm composure of Quan is certainly putting him in good stead. He's on the front foot a lot more. And under the Thai style judging, they look at the fighter that is pushing the pace and on the front foot.
Glenister's starting to show some action here. Nice elbows to the head of Quan, but
He really
Quan is calm and collected.
He really does need a big round. He almost needs a 10-out, a 10-8 in this one, Glenister.
Glenister needs to leave everything in the ring if he's going to win this fight. Quan still leading the pace.
Glenister ones and twos, not the usual work rate we're used to seeing from him. A tight right elbow from Quan Trinh. To slip that right elbow over the guard of Glenister. Again, Quan pushes forward.
Just a trickle of blood coming down Quan's nose.
Glenister really has to fight like he wants it. He's counter-fighting a lot. He needs to be a little bit more imposing in his attacks and push the pace a bit more. Big overhand, right, Glenister.
Glenister needs to move, and he needs to move now. Anticipates the reverse spinning elbow of Quan Trinh, finding out of 8 Blade Warriors.
There it is.
For this one. Big round of applause for these two combat athletes.
Well, I'll tell you what, it looks to be the way of the favourite on the Ladbrokes odds. Quan Trinh, $1.60 if you backed him. Elliott Glenister, $2.25 was the underdog, certainly. But there he tried that step through elbow.
Thank you once again.
Had a couple of tricks of his own, did Glenister, but it was the composure, the calmness, the methodical work rate of Quan Trinh that may see the fight go his way. We'll leave it to the judges, they're the experts, but certainly keep an eye out for Elliott Glenister. He's an upcoming fighter taking on the much more experienced Quan Trinh tonight.
At the end of 3 rounds of Muay Thai action in our very first bout, we've gone to the judges' scorecards. It is a split point decision. Your first judge scored the fight 30-27 to the red corner. Your second judge, Bryce Berthwhistle, scored the fight 30-28 to the blue corner. And your final judge, Kay Hodgson, scored the fight 30-28, declaring your winner by split points decision, the red corner, Quan Trinh.